Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelemystyk. Welcome back to Grub Guardian Guide to the Gold. Continuing in Crocotopia with all the fun and frolic that we have had here. We're going to be doing the Pyramid of the Sun today. As usual, I'm going to be using Queen Boots, my life pet. And we've got the Tomb of Storms done, and we've got the Oasis done, as you can see, with nice, shiny, pretty gold medals. So let's move on to the Pyramid of the Sun. This map is a little bit... well, a little bit it's kind of sort of annoying in that there's not really a lot of places to put your pet. There's a couple on either side, but it ends up being that you really can't, there you go, we'll put it there. You really can't get all of your guardians the way you want them. Just, you'll see what I mean as I go along with this thing. And as well, there's going to be a few changes in this map too. You can see where I've got the Avalon Guardians, just like normal, covering every corner of the world. And you'd think that I'd want to put some up there at the top, but this is pretty well sufficient to handle everything that comes. I'm going to go ahead and level these first Guardians up to level 2. The ones that I can, the ones I can afford, of course. And set it off, and here we go. As usual in the beginning, it's like the other maps, it's not too hard to cover, it's not too hard to keep up with. And actually, I said this map is kind of tough, and it's only tough again with that end boss thing. They've got these stair steps to where the first map isn't so bad, the second map is the third map is a little bit harder, and the fourth map, of course, is the one that you gotta work at sometimes. But as you can see right now, the 3 Avalon Guardians are doing just fine handling it. I'll level them up to Owls anyway, though. Just to get that greater distance. And that's why I didn't place up the top there. Because you have time to put down decent Guardians down here that can actually hit the top. They have the range to hit the top before it gets to be too bad. As you can see, the skeletons and ghouls, as usual, aren't too bright. And they take like 16 minutes to walk down here. And the alligators, or the crocodiles, whatever, aren't really all that bright either. Thankfully, they also don't have very many hit points. I've got the snowmen here to slow them down, just in case the numbers get to be too thick. Some of you will be able to handle this better than others. I mean, even placing how I've showed you here. And some of you will panic and want to throw something extra, and that's what you'll throw. Throw a couple of snowmen down here. You really don't have to have those snowmen except towards the end. But I just put them down there a little bit early. And we go through the usual zap, zap, zappa. I'm glad they're not charging me for a power bill here. All the electricity I'm using. I know, it was a bad joke, but I had to come up with something. I'll work on a better one next time. Then you have the mummy crocodiles. They take a little bit longer, and this is what you want to have those snowmen for. Just to slow them down just a little bit. They're already not moving very fast, but they're pretty resistant too. Come on. He was walking slow, couldn't kill him. There we go. And we're down to the 4th wave. 3rd wave now. That's right. These waves don't really change very much in the type of critter that comes out of them. They really just change in the amount of critters that come out of them. I would like it too if they would come up with like a different theme music, maybe even if not for each map, for each world. Because, guys, I know you've watched a few of these, but I've made a lot of them, and wow, this same music gets tedious. After a while, you start singing it in your head, and then you're like, start singing it out on the street, and people look at you like you're crazy. I've had that happen. I really have. What are you whistling? And I was whistling the Wizard101 theme. I have played this game too much, you know, when that has happened. All right, here comes the giant gators. And they really have got a little bit of hit points that need to be taken care of. And this is definitely what you need the snowmen for. This one and the last wave. And here comes the giant mummy crocs. But as you can see, just my 3 guardians My 3 damage guardians handle this like champs, as long as you can slow those guys down a little bit. If you didn't slow them down this wave, they'd get past you more than likely, just because there's so many of them and they're so big. But 1 snowman each there is plenty, more than enough to handle this problem. I know, you guys are looking at that one gator saying, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Nope, he's not going to make it. Sorry guys, he's not going to make it. And on. 6 more gators to kill. That's another reason for putting the snowmen where I did, because they can slow them down throughout basically the biggest part of the map. They can slow them down so when they come down from the top all the way around that turn. There we go. Clear up. Last wave. And here he comes. Big boy Roy and his big bad brothers. We got a couple of the runts of the litter in there too. I guess just to throw some variety in there. See how they keep pouring out the gate? That's what I'm talking about. They don't change much in type, but boy, the amount of them is woo! And on with these guys, and on with these guys, and on with these guys. Now you can pretty much guess what's going to happen here. I mean, you saw it on the last wave, essentially the same thing. This isn't one of those maps that has Mr. Gigantor, the big bad boss at the end. And how many of you guys right now are saying, I wonder how I wonder if he's going to make it. I wonder how he figured all this out. I figured all this out through a lot of practice. I think whenever I first started playing Grub Guardian, I don't think there were any guides at all for it. Excuse me. 2 more and we get paid. And let's see what the prize is. The prize is going to be, hold my breath, besides gold medal. I know that. Come on. Let's show me a prize now. And off. I got gold. There's other things you can get on this, but I got gold this time. Alrighty. Well, that is going to do it for the Pyramid of the Sun map. Guys, I will be back with the final map for Crocotopia in the next video. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you out, please smash down the like button hard, smash down the like button fast, and smash down on the like button with great enthusiasm, because it's going to help me out. As well, share this video because that's going to help me out too. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelemystyk. Welcome back to another edition of Grub Guardian Guide to the Gold. This time, at long last, after making you guys suffer and wait for just a little bit too long, I think, we're going to be doing the Crocosphinx, which is the final map of Crocotopia, and is a little bit tough. As you can see, I silver medaled it in practice the first